On any job site, something always goes sideways, no matter how perfectly you plan it. That's when the right construction tips and hacks keep the build alive. So lock in and grab the ones worth stealing. Carpenters have a lot of life hacks for working with wood, but this one is probably the most satisfying. Here's how engineering know-how saves effort by allowing a pipe to be repaired without removing and installing a new one. Careful, the incredible precision with which this worker pours mortar into the seams can be hypnotic. Thanks to the crew's perfect coordination and smooth teamwork, installing the tank looks simple and quick. Look at this guy, and just imagine how his ladder hack speeds up his work. This impressive method has advanced construction to the point that workers do not even have to waste time on unnecessary movements. Wait, that's brilliant! It's much easier and faster to assemble the roof on the ground and then just lift it to the needed height. If a builder says he needs special tools, no, he's just lacking ingenuity. Don't rush to buy specialized gadgets to improve your lawn with sand. This guy has a budget-friendly but effective hack for you. It turns out that to get rid of excess water in the wrong place, you need just one manual pump and one person who knows such a device exists. Look, you don't need to use expensive materials to create a truly amazing floor in your home. When you don't have a plumbing degree, but have ingenuity and experience, you end up with ideas like this. My brain is literally exploding that all this time we had fake stones lying under our feet. I bet you never even thought about how concrete columns are built, and you definitely didn't know it's done this way. Check out this life hack from this construction site. Why build a dome for a warehouse if you can just inflate it? If you think that pouring concrete only requires a concrete mixer truck, you're very mistaken. Because without those kinds of acrobatic skills, the mix simply won't end up where it should. Check out this special tool for bending rebar, and then the speed of making the reinforced mesh for the future pool. Installing a sewer system from concrete rings can be done without a truck-mounted crane in only one case, if you know this builder's life hack. What sets the author apart from a real pro? The ability to simplify workflows. As you can see, you're looking at a professional. Not everyone can see the potential to create a designer floor where others see only ordinary riverstone. The way this craftsman transforms an ordinary fence into a mechanical gate is simply mind-blowing. Give this master just an hour alone with the tree that needs to be pruned, and simply enjoy the process. This genius found an easy way to form a perfect circle for a window, and that way is geometry. Before watching this video, I didn't even realize concrete could be used so creatively in decor. Did you know that digging a golf hole is a whole science? It's important not to damage the turf, so you can neatly put everything back after play. These guys have organized their work so that now the two of them can achieve insulation results that a whole team couldn't manage. Check out these clamps. They help distribute the load on beams at a construction site until the main support is ready. Well, now you know where your old tires end up, in a place where they will be turned into raw material for your new ones. It turns out you can make any wall look a lot more interesting simply by moving all the contents of your flower bed onto it. And thanks to this specialist's method, the entire wall will be done in just a few hours. This Chinese factory specializes in creating unique concrete fences using an unusual technology. The final result is truly worth the effort that goes into making them. Look at the amount of work and try to imagine how experienced these workers must be to handle the restoration of a century-old well on their own. I once wondered if you could face the house with stone instead of decorative brick. I was wrong. It's incredible! Waterproofing with hot resin is, to put it mildly, not an easy job. But you can't deny that watching the process is a real pleasure. Didn't calculate the number of bricks for the construction? No problem! You can make them yourself. Someone would really carry bags of cement up to the 4th floor without an elevator, but not these geniuses. It seems like it's finally time to find out how excavators transport their buckets when moving between construction sites. This method's pure gold, delivering top-notch quality and rock-solid safety in one shot. Look at what this construction adhesive can do, and explain to me in the comments why people still use cement in construction. Do you need to constantly stir concrete so it doesn't set? Yes! Do you need a trendy new concrete mixer for that? No! A DIY one will do. These guys don't waste time on unnecessary moves, so they're able, in half a day, to turn this backyard into this. You may know something about the cedar tree, but you probably didn't realize you could use it to clad a house so beautifully. Some people make just designer walls, while this craftsman makes magic literally out of nothing. If you've always wondered how bridges are built over rivers, then check out this mind-blowing technology. Smart? It's borderline witchcraft. Really, I don't know how they came up with the idea of pouring gasoline this way, but just look at how effective it is. Guess what? Formwork is used not only when pouring a concrete foundation, but also when building a staircase strong enough to support an elephant. Check out how a small design change can improve the look of your porch. Even a mistake in measurements when installing crown molding can be fixed if you know how to work with putty. This is how repairing the area under the drain cover should be done. Truly fascinating. Seems this guy didn't have the budget for soundproofing, but his resourcefulness makes that no problem. When building a playhouse, don't waste time cutting boards for walls to the desired length, as they can easily be trimmed to size after installation. Don't switch! We're going to check if you can be hypnotized. Usually, restoring a floor takes a lot of time, but not when an experienced team is doing it. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. This 40-meter crane is also a 40-meter elevator. Who would have thought that waterproofing a roof could turn out to be the most satisfying-looking job on a construction site? This worker is so good at bricklaying that he seems to enjoy the process more than the job itself. No comments needed here. Just check out this method for fitting tiles for finishing. This is incredible, but walls can now be built even without cement mortar. It might seem like building a foundation and having a dozen spare barrels have nothing in common, but a true professional knows how to use all he has at his disposal to the fullest. Check it out! Thanks to years of experience, installing artificial turf can seem simple. When it comes to folding carports, this specialist is second to none. When this ivy started damaging the house, the owner had no choice but to give a master class on transplanting it. You never know what task life will throw at you tomorrow, but if it's repairing a concrete staircase, you'll already know a couple of life hacks from this pro. These guys have perfected the art of working with wooden pallets to turn them into backyard lounge areas. You may not be a fan of DIY practices, but you can't deny that thanks to them, you can create almost anything. Okay, seriously, is there any job on a construction site that an excavator with the right bucket attachment couldn't handle? Concrete therapy. Watch it flow, watch stress go. Hard to reach fastening points don't scare this craftsman at all, and here's why. To get an impressive backyard, you only need to use one of construction tips and hacks. Hire landscape designers as talented as these guys. And this woman made sure that the kitchen in her home was equally convenient for both her and her pets. Concrete time? Feels like a performing art. I've never seen a marble texture on a countertop created in such a banal and at the same time brilliant way. This hack came out of nowhere, and it slaps hard. By the way, if you happen to have an excavator, know that clearing the area with a special bucket attachment is much faster than with rakes. Check out how quickly these professionals can create the perfect flower bed without any extra moves. While it takes everyone else a whole day to lay tiles on the porch, these fellas do it in half the time. Here's a small construction tip if there's an unused piece of land in the corner of your lot. Keep in mind, with this decor tip, you can turn your balcony into a true open-air oasis. After watching this video, try to guess why builders love it when there's an excavator with a grapple manipulator on the construction site. Check out this incredible way to make a DIY cobblestone path. Check out this smart way to use a wooden plank to create a smooth, even surface for laying artificial turf. True, sometimes a single master is enough, but with a real arsenal of grinders and specialized tools. You won't believe your eyes when you see what's coming up next. Yes, these fellas are about to transform a regular backyard into an elegant patio. Imagine how long it must take to grout the entire yacht deck like this, but the result is absolutely worth it. These guys figured out how to make building a transparent gazebo roof twice as fast. They simply install it from above and below at the same time. I can't let you miss seeing how concrete floors are poured on an industrial scale. I don't know about you, but I was sure this kind of house siding texture was made in a much more complicated way. It ain't fancy, but it works like a charm. This worker became the Flash among painters, learning to paint objects of any complexity, not with a paint roller, but with a spray gun. Somebody please tell him not to stop, because watching this fence being restored is pure pleasure. This kind of precision deserves a slow clap. It's incredible what plaster can do in the hands of someone with creative imagination. Wow, it looks like another guy has taken advantage of the trick of turning pallets into outdoor furniture. And this is the most ingenious use of an unwanted car tire I've ever seen. What about you? Is it possible to precisely screw parts to the same level using only improvised tools? The answer is right in front of you. If you think tile setters' work is boring, take a look at what these guys are doing. It seems only sculptors are more meticulous. To transform your backyard yourself in just one day, you need two things: some materials and skilled hands. That's what we call construction kung fu. Does anyone have these guys' number? With that skill in reconstruction, the bridges in my city urgently need them. The ease with which this worker makes a perfectly straight cut made me think about the uselessness of trendy laser levels. If you think it's easy, try painting something yourself evenly and without runs with a sprayer. Then come back and share your impressions in the comments. Just in case you've ever wondered how concrete roads are poured in the mountains. So now you know, if the authorities aren't repairing the road in your neighborhood, it doesn't take much to patch it yourself. If there ever was a perfect algorithm for washing the tiles on his property, this guy has definitely already found it. If you think only a painter's square can make a wall corner perfectly straight, it's time you saw what this builder's technique can do. If you also don't like boring, identical fences, here's a life hack from this guy. Enjoy how the long process of creating a paved neighborhood fits into just a few seconds. You won't find a more coordinated team when it comes to quality roofing in the shortest possible time. You won't even need special equipment for finishing if your construction worker is as resourceful as this one. Hit the like button if you also thought that tents this size are set up with machinery. Why waste time relaying uneven rows of tile when you have a life hack like this? This guy knows how to make a plywood corner look like it came from the factory. All that this craftsman needs to create an amazing lawn is his golden hands. It turns out that all you need to restore your mailbox is one thing: the desire to do it. And this guy figured out how not to spend hours measuring pieces of parquet boards for trimming. Why didn't I think of that sooner? I don't even know what's more impressive: how effortlessly these guys do their job, or the incredible result they got. And this guy took care of both the health of his knees and of making sure such a creative construction hack appeared in our compilation. Mounting these insulated decorative panels looks so satisfying, you could watch it forever, right? I don't understand why laziness is considered a human flaw. It's brilliant! I don't understand how he came up with it, but this genius found a way to make perfect stonework on a staircase. And now, enjoy the pouring of liquid self-leveling screed. This thing will help you replace even a paving slab of that size without removing the neighboring ones. I don't know why this guy is covering this brick wall, but his perfect technique makes me believe that he knows what he's doing. I don't know which laws of physics let this machine move slabs so easily, but the result of its work? Several hours saved. It seems this man got tired of constantly replacing the thin trimmer lines on his garden trimmer. And here's the alternative he came up with. Sometimes the best tool is just knowing the right trick. Believe me, it'll be hard to find a better guide to pouring reinforced concrete structures than the video of creating this driveway into the garage. And here's a tip on how to deal with annoying plants near your home. You might ask, what is this guy up to? But the answer will be simple. He's making his van shine again. Check out how you can make a decent tent using a few logs, rope, and canvas. Watch this video and you'll understand. A construction site using reinforced beams is basically one giant building set for adults. Need a flat, strong, and durable floor? Then remember the perfect solution: universal panels that fasten in seconds. Turns out, to find out how crooked your walls are, all you need is a special lamp placed flush against them. Oh, and you can leave fixing their crookedness to a pro like that. Hey, there's one hack that can make your frame pool look even better. This builder has literally taken perfectionism to a new level. Judge for yourself. There's no way to assemble a roof on these two pillars, so these guys chose the only possible one. Want your home to look even more expensive? Then contact these tile masters. It seems I'm out of building tips and hacks, but rest assured, it's only temporary. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. And don't forget to write in the comments which hacks you use personally. See you!